Hey, hey, everybody. It's pick pile time. I love these. These are so fun to do. So, we're going through the entire Fool's Journey. We did a pick a pile already with the Fool, the Magician. Next up is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, it's all about being connected to Source and really tapping into your intuition and your higher knowing. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm sure you've picked your card or your pile by now. Let me just say a quick prayer. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for every person watching right now. And I ask that you would bring to the forefront of their mind exactly what it is they need to know, whether it be about love, finances, health, or just inner guidance or peace. You know what each person is facing right now. And I just ask that you would just fill every heart and mind with your love, your joy, and your peace. And I bind any unclean spirit that exalts itself against the true knowledge of who you are. And I loose your supernatural love, joy, and peace to flow through every fiber of every viewer's being, body, soul, spirit, heart, mind, will, and emotions. Help me to be a clear conduit of your love and that I can understand what the cards are trying to say to get the best, clearest message across. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with pile number one. Woo-hoo. Pile number one. You chose this cute little gypsy soul. I love her. She's so cute. Their pink hair. I don't think I have the balls. Someday I might have the balls to do pink hair. I don't know. My daughter did pink hair. It looked pretty cool on her. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So these are the decks that I've set aside for pile number one. I also want to get everybody tea leaves and some of these little guys. I don't know what they're called, but they're always very specific. Okay, let's get started. Hold on, let me move pile 2 and 3 stacks out of my way. Very small space to work with here. Okay, let's take a few tea leaves. Pile number one. Pile number one. Oh, that's plenty. That's more than I imagined getting. Okay, and then let's actually grab a few of these. Whoa. Whoa. I have a candle off camera, and the wealthy man just barely missed the flame. Like, skimmed over this huge fire. It's burning like 2 inches high. It's right at the end of the candle. Okay. Interesting. And we'll take one of these oracle cards. My world is filled with love on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we'll start with this. We have I speak up for myself and my needs. Wow, I actually really love this. This is a new deck I just got at a used bookstore the other day. Just from the Big Life Journal. I love that. Like, their voice is full of magic and wonder and power. So pile one, you may have been experiencing maybe a blocked throat chakra, and you're being asked to activate that, or maybe it's being activated now. Realizing the power of your words. You can see that in the light is just kind of, that's cool. We have family room. We have a wealthy man and a main man. And I'm not sure if these are two separate energies or if this is one, like the main man in your life is wealthy. Could be a father, a brother, an uncle, because we do have family room here. Could be separate energies. It could be husband, boyfriend. But yeah, heavy on the masculine energy here. Actually, we'll move this little gal up a ways. Speaking your voice, speaking your truth. And we have imprisonment. I'm just going to put these like that. All right. And with the tea leaves, I've got firecracker. It says excitement. Lightning. Lightning strikes. How's that song go? Oh, my feeling coming back again. Voices from the other side, I can feel it. Who sings that? Oh. Lightning crashes. I feel like it's the same people who sing, is it Smashing Pumpkins? I don't know, it's the same people who sing One Headlight. I don't remember. Oh well. That's going to bother me though. But if you know that song, drop it in the comments for me. Control your anger or you will be sorry. So we have lightning, excitement. We have lightning. Bow, you are highly thought of. Okay. Peacock, beware of great pride. Peacocks also represent like prosperity. We have flowers for happiness. Ooh, we got a cougar out there. We got a younger man. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. Or this could be a family member, maybe a younger brother. I'm going to move the family room over here. And imprisonment just kind of off to the side of that. Because I want to remember that we have a wealthy man here and a main man. Main male. The male specimen. Younger man, though, this could be, I mean, it could be anybody, really, but we have a misunderstanding. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And then the month of February. I have no clue how this is all going to work together. Let's also grab a few little charms. Okay. We have a hazelnut. Oh man, I can't remember the spiritual significance of hazelnuts. There's definitely one and I cannot remember. Okay, so we have a hazelnut. We have the number 3. We have a little lollipop. An alien head. Little frog. This actually makes me think of Pepe, the little conspiracy frog. I don't know if you've seen that on like memes. What do they call it? Kofefe? I don't know what they call them. And then we have an elephant. I can feel it. A rose. Coming back again. And one more. One more. This is funny. This is like it came in a little kit for popcorn and watching movies with my kids. And it's like either go to bed or we'd flip it and we'd be like, okay, are we going to watch one more episode or are we going to go to bed? So we got one more. So maybe this signifies one more try with somebody. I can feel it. Ooh, we got Dorothy's shoes. I feel like this goes with you're highly thought of. And the excitement, I'm going to leave these right here to remind me. Okay. All right, well, we're just going to leave these like this. And as we do your reading, everything should unfold and come together. But this is kind of like pieces to the puzzle in advance that we can kind of draw from. You know, it's like separating out the edges from the middle pieces. Oh, Lily, hold on one moment. sorry, it was my daughter's dog, Lily. She's super cute. 1.5-year-old pit bull. She always barks at my son. I don't understand it. All right, so pile number 1. All right, Holy Spirit, what do you want to bring up? We've got all these clues here. Speaking up for myself and my needs in regards to maybe family. With this imprisonment, maybe this represents you've had your voice on lockdown, or like you feel like you've been kind of locked up, pushed to the corners, not made to feel like a valued member of your family. You know? I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what comes up. So in the recent past, what do you want to highlight for pile number 2? Ooh, we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay, what about the horizon? What's around the corner? Queen of Wands in reverse. Lily. And the road to guide you there. Everything's coming out in reverse. Jeez. We have the Fool in reverse. What about the Mountain? Ace of Pentacles is your Mountain. And the Sunrise. Temperance in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is very, very, very slow going energy. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're just barely trucking along. Especially if, hold on one sec. Sorry, I don't have my own space. I don't have, so it's kind of the household you'll hear in the background. Okay, well, you're moving really slowly. This is what you don't see on the bottom of the deck. And we have 7 of Pentacles, which is like really putting in the work, putting in the effort to harvest something way down the road. But you're moving very, very, like at a snail's pace, slow towards this. Maybe you've just planted these seeds. Because then we see the progression from Page, very young, Page of Pentacles, to the Knight of Pentacles. So this is like very fresh seeds you've sown into some sort of desire or goal that you have. Let's tap into the past and see what's going on. I can feel it. We have the Lovers in reverse. So typically the Lovers card is like a card of choice originally. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Every little noise is getting to me. I'm going to go, that's my ice machine. I'm going to unplug it. So loud. Everything's so loud. Okay. Maybe it's my ADHD. I don't know. So there's in the past could be 5 minutes ago, could be 5 years ago. Really just whatever comes to mind for you. But the Lovers in reverse represents either like a need for more self-love or some kind of imbalance in a connection. Disharmony, one-sidedness. We do have control your anger with the Lightning here. Dealings with relationship with a younger man. I don't know. Let's find out, though. I'm actually going to clarify with this little teeny tiny deck that I have. What is the Lovers in reverse in the past for pile 1? We have Justice. King of Swords. King of Cups. Okay. Maybe this is something to do with like brothers. Main male, wealthy man, or maybe your father. Oh. Yeah, I'm really sensing like a relationship with a dad. Because King of Swords can often be seen as a father figure. Maybe withholding their love and affection. Or this could be something to do with a lawyer. I mean, we do have Justice and the King of Swords. Hang on, let's find out here. I felt strongly though when it came to mind, like it could be a father issues with dads. It's like, oh gosh. Oh, my feeling coming back again. I think it's something to do with a one-sided or some kind of imbalance in connection with, oh my gosh. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Maybe this is for a select few of you, but maybe somebody grew up with a really abusive father. And not only did they withhold affection, maybe they were like ice cold or a harsh tongue, maybe their words cut. But here, the justice is here, so like things are balancing out for you. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is taking your power back and freedom. Maybe this is all about forgiveness. Or this is, mind you, this is in the past position. But with this, control your anger or you'll be sorry, this leads me to believe somebody was afraid. And with this being the main male, this reading actually might be for somebody who's operating more from their masculine. This might be for my divine masculines out there. But yeah, I'm just sensing that there was, in the past, a pretty unhealthy dynamic with somebody's father. There's dependence here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, so it could be and financially dependent, disconnection, pride, success. Maybe your father was wealthy. Maybe they focused on business or on work more than they focused on their relationship with you. Maybe money was their priority. But we have the Star here, which is for healing, reconciliation. So maybe you've since healed that connection. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Bye, I love you.
I love you too.
Angels protect Colton on his bike. Yurt. I hate it. I hate it. My 16-year-old bought a motorcycle and I have no say at all. Because he is done with school and he has a really good job and works hard and he's responsible and respectful and but it's hard for me to not be fearful because it just takes one accident and it's all over, you know. But I just try to like trust and believe that he's got a long life ahead of him. He's not here for just a fleeting moment, even though we all are really. Okay, so back to the past here. Somebody in the past has some kind of. I'm going to move these cards actually down here. I have way too many tea leaves. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Yeah, I think you, and firecracker, even though this means excitement, I'm thinking somebody had an explosive temper. Maybe you did, or maybe a younger brother, a younger someone, a younger male. There's issues here with a wealthy male, a younger male. There's a family room here. There's imprisonment and not being able to speak your truth. So I think there was a lot of fear in whatever this dynamic is, whether it be brothers, uncles, father, son. Maybe a masculine is watching this right now, pile number one. But there's definitely some kind of financial dependence, emotional dependence, or pride. It's just a dynamic that was super, super unhealthy. And it just kind of left you in like fight or flight or freeze, like just really traumatized. And you just felt stuck for so many years. But maybe recently you found healing, because we do have the star here for healing. And if for those of you where the Lovers in reverse represents self-love, we're going to pull self-love affirmation real quick, because who doesn't need more self-love affirmations? I bring light with me wherever I go. Yeah, and you speak up for yourself and your needs, because you are a light worker. You are a bringer of hope, of life, of light. What you have to say is important and powerful. I think you spent during maybe your formative years, like growing up in your family, you were silenced and taught that your voice didn't matter. And I think there was like a fear of saying the wrong thing, of triggering your dad or your brother or triggering somebody. But I feel like there was significance. If this is a father figure who focused more on their work than on their family, it nearly landed in the fire. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is their dad still around, or is the father passed? I am love. They may not be around. Maybe they're in your heart. Maybe that's why, maybe this person passing is how you came to find closure and healing. I'm not sure, but I'm going to leave that there respectfully. And we're going to move on to what's coming in the near future. We have the Queen of Wands. This is feminine energy that's not operating from her best. This is very like selfish, insecure, jealous energy. But you know, when you see a woman or feminine, when your feminine side of you, because we all have both energies, right? So if your feminine side is rising up and is feeling spiteful or angry, you know, anger is just a secondary emotion. So there's always like to go deeper, like go on deeper into understanding why. And I find it interesting that this wall, this misunderstanding, is right beneath where this Queen of Wands in reverse was. And I just feel like this is somebody's partner. In the near future, there could be a misunderstanding with someone who's very important to you, who's operating from a hurt place. Anger, selfishness, insecurity. What can we find out about this? What's going on with this Queen of Wands in the near future for pile number 1? Oh my gosh, that one wants to come out. Oh, the Devil. 6 of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. We have the Hangman and the 10 of Cups. So yeah, this is somebody's wife. Because 10 of Cups is a family, happy family. But right now the happiness is in suspension. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Yeah, there's some heavy, heavy burdens here. Somebody's partner is feeling sad, lonely. The Hermit in reverse means sadness, loneliness, depression. Feeling left out, feeling sad. So that is the root cause underneath the anger, the insecurity, the lashing out. Maybe their reactions to you are bringing up the same kind of, triggering the same kind of pain that you felt as a child within your family dynamic, your family of origin. And maybe it's causing you to silence your voice. Maybe this person is saying harsh things just like your dad did, or whoever the masculine in your family. Maybe they're just putting you energetically back in that emotional prison where you didn't feel like you could speak, or that your voice mattered, or your desires mattered. But they're coming from a hurt place of feeling sad and lonely. And they're operating from Devil energy. 6 of Wands is like victory, but I feel like in this scenario coming out with the Devil, I feel like they're giving into their baser instincts of this nasty, nasty energy. Like the Devil's winning here. This person is choosing to keep going round and round and round from fear, from anger, from, just this venomous place. It's like they're stuck on a loop, like a broken record. And it's, their heart underneath it is valid. Like there's sadness, there's pain, there's loneliness, and you understand that, but you can't choose for that person either. And they continue to keep operating from this. It's just winning out every time. And you can't even see the winner's face. It's like totally obscured. So that just makes me think this Queen of Wands energy, this person's partner or wife or whoever, is totally being run, like they're just taken over by this Devil energy. I'm not saying they're possessed. I'm just saying like they're unrecognizable. And but the thing is, they keep choosing this. They're not choosing to break free from this. And it's hard for you because you see underneath this, you see the pain. So it's hard for you to, I don't know, a misunderstanding, beware of pride. This says, don't back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So I feel like this misunderstanding with this Queen of Wands, they may think they're winning with their behavior, their bad behavior, because they're louder and they're more dominant and they're more explosive, right? With that firecracker. But this saying, don't back down. Show strength, show fortitude. You don't have to be louder than them. Showing strength can be honorable, can be honoring. It can look like sharing your truth, speaking your truth, and not backing down. But I think what's causing you to maybe like seize up is because the way this person is treating you reminds you of how you were treated in your past. By your father, your brothers, your uncles, by some kind of masculine in your family. It's triggering that same pain. And so you want to automatically, you want to just go back into that little boy mode, kind of crawl into your own little hole and hide until this blows over. Maybe this is a privileged lady with her little sparkly red Dorothy shoes. Or this is maybe you wanting to retreat, clicking your heels 3 times. I want to go home, I want to go home, I want to go home. Excuse me, let me get a drink. Like, get me away from this. Just the escapism of wanting to escape this conflict. But this is saying, don't back down. Don't back down from this misunderstanding. Don't be prideful either. Whew, I feel so heavy. And the road between the past and what's coming up here with this explosive female is the Fool in reverse. Now this can mean a few things. It can mean holding back, fear of, taking a leap of faith, like the opposite of taking a chance on something. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. What is this? What is this Fool here? It could also mean recklessness. I think it's holding back. This means scared to move on, feeling stagnant, faking happiness. Faking happiness. King of Swords in reverse. This is a very cold, cruel, masculine energy that's just shut down emotionally. So somebody's shut down, but they're not taking action. 3 of Swords is pain, sadness, failure, heartbreak, betrayal. But in the reverse, 3 of Swords is healing from that. But let's take a look at the cards that flipped out. So what is this? Recklessness or holding back? I think it's holding back. This means disconnection, financial dependency, success at all costs. You know who this reminds me of? Is this father figure. Same energy. Oh, it's right here. It's the same exact energy. Success at all costs, pride, disconnection, emotional disconnection. Somebody's turning into their father. Just shutting down emotionally to keep the peace. But Spirit is asking you to speak up and to share your truth. So holding back your tongue, holding back your words, holding back your thoughts, just going into your little safe place, you know, and kind of doing what was modeled for you. This means destruction, unproductive, irrational, wrong decision. So yeah, this is the wrong decision. Holding back your truth, holding back. It's destructive because you need to speak up for yourself and your needs. And then we have this card, which confuses me because this is all about moving forward. This is all about turning your back on the past and stepping into the unknown where things are brighter, greener, more beautiful. This is quite literally, the grass is greener on the other side. And then we have these cards up here where it's your highly thought of, happiness. I feel like there's another side, or in the distant future. And I saw that earlier on the bottom of this deck. Distant horizons. Maybe you fantasize about just walking away from it all. Maybe this Queen of Wands energy, this angry, volatile, just selfish, image, sad. I don't know. There's just this really unhealthy feminine energy here. Maybe this has been going on for a while, and sometimes you just imagine ending it and sailing off into the unknown. It's got to be better than where you are. And maybe you fantasize about that. However, you don't. You stay. You're staying put. Right? Because Fool in reverse is holding back, making a wrong decision. Holding back is a wrong decision. And silencing your voice, wrong decision. Destruction. Repeating patterns of the past. You need to speak your truth. It's what you're being asked to do. Don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. How? By using your voice. But I really think this is just dreams for you. I don't think anyone's actually, because none of these cards talk about taking forward action. They're all holding back. But I think this is in the back of somebody's mind. But yeah, in the near future, there's some kind of big blow up, and I think it's kind of a final straw for you. Because this person just is relentless. They don't fucking stop. They don't stop. And you're about to say enough. Enough is enough. This can't go on like this. We either got to figure our shit out, or we got to figure our shit out and go our separate ways. And now my eyes just landed on February, because maybe that's what happens. Maybe you guys go your separate ways in February. Come February, the wind has blown you in a different direction. Let's see if we can get clarity on that. No, I'm hearing no. Which deck? All right. What's up with February? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Whoa. Tower on the bottom of the deck. Whew. Oh, shit. Somebody's... Whoa. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but like, I kind of sense that with this up here and this card. I feel like somebody might have somebody in the wings, or like someone that they're thinking of that they want to move towards, but they haven't been. Because there's your highly thought of, and there's happiness here. And the distant horizons card too. Like, someday I can move towards happiness. And that's exactly what the bottom of the deck is telling me. And this too, we have Justice in reverse and Three of Pentacles in reverse. So come February, this is not working together. This is the opposite of teaming up and working together. This is going your separate ways. This is injustice. It's just you've had enough. You're like, okay, I'm done. I'm done doing this. Somebody hits their breaking point. And this tower is just your house of cards falling. And the house of cards was never built on a strong foundation to begin with. So, but then once this tower falls and crumbles, I see you rebuilding with your actual like soulmate. Two of Cups is the soulmate card in the deck. Someone who's who you connect with on every level, friendship-wise, thoughts, spiritually, just in every way. And Nine of Cups is a proposal or romantic offer. So I see you getting through this ending and trying to build a new beginning, a house built on, look at it, just looks like a peaceful landscape, doesn't it? Oh, it looks like my rolling hills in Italy. I'm going to go to Italy someday. Yeah, I see you looking to start over and build something new. This represents new beginnings, prosperity, stability, abundance, offering your love and your heart and soul to your divine counterpart here. And it's what's interesting to me is this card of new beginnings and abundance and stability is your mountain position. This is your obstacle. This is your challenge to overcome. So you are going to walk away from this, all this discord, all this energy of being silenced, of feeling like an alien in your own home. I mean, I didn't even bring these charms into account. I know that came into play, but I was thinking with like the little frog and the alien, like conspiracy theorist, maybe somebody's more into like truther stuff and their partner's not. But you still believe in the sweetness of this connection, and so you keep giving it one more try. But an elephant never forgets. And it's just, you just kind of get pushed to the breaking point. And I think in February is when things finally like crumble. And then you'll be moving towards someone else who's actually always been there. Because if this is a true divine counterpart, you feel them always. You can feel their energy, even if you're not speaking, even if they're not really in your life actively. You know they're there and you can feel their love. So I think that someone is going to be, it's not going to be easy. I think it'll require like creative thinking, but your challenge is going to be to build this fresh start with this soulmate that you want to offer love to and connection and this new beginning built on stability. Not what you've experienced here, the opposite of what you've experienced here. But let's go ahead and take a peek-sees at your challenge. So why is this new beginning going to be so challenging for pile number 1? Hold on here, shuffle. Why is this the challenge? It's the whole thing from that we saw from the very beginning here. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Is that you're taking so fucking long. Like this is a snail's pace towards this. Like here, instead of taking a leap of faith on this new beginning, you're holding yourself back and you're dragging your feet. Like you're literally holding off this tower moment as long as possible when it's inevitably going to fall anyway. So your challenge, I believe, is to not take so fucking long. I guess it doesn't matter because time is time. It really doesn't matter. But it might be challenging for you because of how long it's taking. There is victory, though. So no matter what, 9 of Wands, perseverance, stamina, courage, standing your ground. Yeah, at the rate you're going, it's just going to be battle after battle after battle with that Queen of Wands in reverse. Instead of ripping the Band-Aid clean off, it's like you're peeling it like month by month by month. You know what I mean? It's just prolonging the pain. But it doesn't matter. Either way, whatever approach you take, you have victory. You have success. You've got the freaking stability, the fresh start. Look at that peaceful little garden. It's like a little portal into a whole new world, a whole new life, built on love, mutual respect, reciprocity. kindness, literally connection on every level. So much so that it makes you feel like a knight on your white horse coming forward with your cup of love, right? There's victory though. But your challenge is the speed at which you're approaching this. Yeah, and the person that you're walking away from is not making it easy for you either. So, what we have in the outcome is temperance in reverse. This could mean imbalance, discord, hastiness, overindulgence, or risky behavior. What's this? What's temperance in reverse here? I'm hearing risky. Is this risky? Yeah. Yeah, look at this bunny riding on the the tail of a whale. That looks pretty goddamn risky if I ever saw it. And the King of Cups, the whole premise of this card is this is a masculine offering. Like they are overflowing with love, but it's always depicted with like crazy wild ocean waves and waters because you are navigating through stormy waters to, but you're still maintaining a sense of stability, peace, emotional equilibrium. You're risking it all. There's some self-doubt. Yeah, you're taking a risk. This is the same card as this one, where you didn't take a risk before in the past, and now you're taking the risk. That is the outcome of your reading. You are literally going to take the risk in spite of your fears, in spite of all the self-doubt and all the negative, whatever this is. You're just quieting those voices and you're saying, fuck it. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go. Whatever's out there is better than where I'm at now. Wow. Yeah. You're literally like leaving this insecurity in the past, this feminine who's insecure in the past. You're overcoming the doubts, the fears, the depression, and there is reciprocity here in the future. You are charging full steam ahead into a connection where it's equal give and take on all levels. Five of Pentacles in reverse means better health, better finances, better everything. This means luck, triumph, just every huge turnaround for you. And at some point you're gonna pick up traction because you're moving really slow, and at some point you're just gonna charge full steam ahead and just say fuck it. Let's go. Let's do this. There's Queen of Swords. Someone who is protective, independent. This queen is like super independent, protective, logical. Yeah, I see this come full circle. So whereas in the past you didn't want it, it was just like a dream in your head, but instead you silenced yourself, you silenced your truth, and you just fell back into old patterns. But what I see the outcome being is you choosing what you want and your needs, and you speak up, and you start taking action for yourself and your heart and what's best for you. I'm really proud of you, whoever you are. Pile number ones. If you feel like sharing, how this specifically relates to you in the comments, I would love to read that. Let's go ahead and pull a few closing cards for you. Pile number one. Wow. Okay. It says, Lotus, stand still for now and listen to your life. And then deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You already know. It's just you're really dragging your feet on this. Really slow moving energy. But it's just the question is, do you want to rip the Band-Aid off, or do you want to just tiny pulls? I feel like it's more painful to do little slow movements than just rip it off and get it over with. Either way, there's big changes headed your way, and they're good. It's painful. It's bittersweet. It's a bittersweet reading because there's the Tower in February, but then we have a whole new, brand new, fresh start, a new beginning founded on stability, security, love, where you're respected, you're highly thought of. There's happiness, there's love, there's stability, there's abundance. We have justice. This is good. All right, pile number 1. I hope you found value in this. Let me know if you did. It really encourages me on my end. And all right, feel free to watch pile 2 and 3 if you want as well. Sometimes I do that with pick-a-piles. I watch all of them because I feel like there's at least a nugget somewhere in each one, you know. All right, enjoy. I love you. Mwah. Pile number 2, it's your turn. We've got my little sci-fi, my sci-fi priestess. Look, she's holding her. I love sci-fi, anything and everything. Look, I've got my little pomegranate too. All right, so let's tap into these cards and see what we got for you. All right, and I do want to get tea leaves for everybody, so we're going to pull some tea leaves. Pile 1 got so many tea leaves, so we're not going to pull that many. Oops. As I say, we're not going to pull that many. A bunch fly out. Yikes. Okay. And then we're also going to pull from this oracle deck that I felt called to. It's got the little nautilus. Is that what that is? Is that what you know what I mean? When I was in the Netherlands, I picked one up. The dude said it was like 186 million years old. All right. Message for pile number 2. Pile number 2. Ooh. You have peace. I don't know if you can see that. Is my camera focusing? It's like an egg with like a dove carrying like an olive branch over the top of the egg. Interesting. The number 23, but what's even more interesting to note is on the bottom of the deck we have chaos and conflict. That's super interesting. I'm actually going to pull that and set that aside to remind me that peace is a really big deal for pile number 2. If you've been experiencing a lot of chaos and conflict, to get peace to come out, that's a huge deal. All right, what do we have from this deck? Ooh, right off the bat we had thief fly out. And community. I feel like we need one more. Let's get one more. Pile number 2. Whoa. And on the bottom of the deck, we have great fortune. Thief, community, and mature woman. Interesting. Oh, I don't know. I don't get good vibes off the mature woman. Maybe she's the thief. I don't know. We'll see what the cards say. I don't know. I just felt like Cinderella's evil stepmother vibe when I looked at her just now. I don't usually think that, but we'll see. We have flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Never, ever, ever lower your standards. I've done that. I mean, don't snub your nose at your learning lessons in life, but we'll never do that again, right? We will never do this again. Wind chimes. Peace and harmony. Another message of peace. What? Pile number 2. I'm so happy for you. Take care. Enemies are working against you. I wouldn't even worry about it. I have a few online stalker harassers, and I don't care. Go ahead. Stalk. Do whatever. Like, I'm protecting my peace. I am totally, like, bulletproof. Do your worst, because I'm literally made of cosmic stardust. So, what's that saying when you're a little kid? I don't know. When I was a little kid, we said something like, I don't remember what's stuck on me, or what you try to stick on me sticks on you, or I'm rubber, you're glue, what you say to me bounce or something. It bounces off me and it sticks to you. I can't remember, but I remember saying something like that when I was a little kid. Anyways, enemies working against you. I wouldn't even worry about it. Seriously, don't even worry about that, because you are so protected. You are so divine. You are so special. You know, and we have peace, double peace over conflict and chaos. Don't be baited into any nonsense by any lower vibrational frequencies, you know? Chair-filled. Chair-filled. Someone new. Ooh, someone new is entering your life. I'm going to pull a love card for that. Broom. New home, new attitude. Ooh. Okay, I love that. Frying pan. Trouble, accusations. Somebody's got it out for you. But again, don't even worry about it. Like, if in the past you've had like hooks out like this, you know, and people can just hang their garbage on these hooks that you have out. I mean, you learn and you grow. Like, now, retract those hooks, bring them in. Don't give anyone any space to hang their shit, their garbage on you. You know, it's their problem, not yours. Hold your head high, live your life, do no harm, take no shit. Bird flying. News is on the way. News is on the way. Hopefully good news. All right. Well, someone new is entering your life. I'm really curious about that, if that's like a love thing. We're going to do the romance angels. Chair filled for pile number 2. Is this a romantic thing? Yes, it is. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And on the bottom of the deck, we have passion. Ooh. Passion. Ooh la la. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It's safe for you to love. And please forgive the background noise. I don't have my own space here. So you can hear the dogs and cats and kids coming and going. Okay, pile number 2. It's safe for you to love. Someone new is entering your life. What's this new love gonna feel like? Let's grab an emotional connection card. I'm always a chronic pile number 2, so I'm curious. I'm invested in this. Pile number 2, emotionally, how is this new love gonna feel? Oh, like taking a risk, but self-empowering, healing from trauma. Okay. I mean, who's to say? I mean, I feel like healing is never finished. Like, it's just an ongoing journey, right? And who's to say you have to be completely healed before you can find love? I think that's bullshit. As long as you're self-aware and you can both help each other heal. Taking a risk. No wonder it said it's safe for you to love, because it feels risky to open up right now at this point in your life. Good news is on the way. It's safe for you to love. I love that. Okay. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, nurturing partner. Great compatibility. I love that. I love that. I love the nurturing. Pull that one out. That's sweet. Okay. All right. And this mature woman, the thief, community. We have 2 cards of peace over conflict and chaos. High priestess, new home, new attitude. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. So these, I feel like all these go together. If there's somebody within your community or within your sphere of influence who is a liar, who's trying to run like I feel like a smear campaign upon you, like they just want to spread as much venom and lies and deceit to just kind of twist other people's view of you. If there's someone out there trying to, you know, manipulate people into how they see you, it's really not your problem. It's really not. Like, go ahead, just say whatever you want to say, because I know who I am. And I know that I know who I am. So anything this person says about you, or I don't know about the thieving card, if they literally stole something from you, but if there's someone out there trying to like smear your good name and cause drama and stir shit up, it's really on these people. Do they know your heart? So I don't lose any sleep at night if there's haters out there trying to like, you know, trying to ruin me or drag my name through the mud or whatever. I don't even care. I'm vibrating so high. I'm just operating every day. I wake up thankful for my day, thankful for my kids, thankful for my situation, that I get to sit here and grow my channel and do what I love and not have to go back to bartending. I'm so grateful. I'm not worried about what other people are saying about me or what they think about me. And I know that the ones who know me aren't going to listen to the bullshit lies. So you just keep being you and don't even worry about all the drama, all the haters out there, because haters gonna hate. It's that song, haters gonna hate, hate, hate. Shake it off. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, okay. But don't be tempted. So don't even be tempted to engage with that garbage. Okay, we have good news. There's too much good on the way to you for you to be excited about. New home, new attitude. Um, I know for myself, this will be happening in like 6 months. I'm moving to Italy. No clue what my little home is going to look like, but I'll figure it out when I get there. And yeah, I feel like if you focus on the good in your life, you've got new love coming in, someone who's safe, secure, gentle, kind, nurturing, somebody who's going to foster healing with you and not perpetuate more trauma or trigger you or set you back. You know what I mean? It's a total safe, secure love. That's priceless. So focus on the good in your life. Great compatibility. I mean, that's hard to find. Well, maybe just for someone like me because I'm so weird. Anyway, let's not talk about my love life. That's not important. Okay. Peace. Peace and harmony. That is the focus here for you. So protect your peace by not engaging and have a heart full of gratitude. You know, and I love that this pomegranate it's a pomegranate, but it kind of glanced down at it. I'm like, when I said have a heart full of gratitude, it's like her heart is full of gratitude for all the good in her life. All right. Oh, I did this for pile number 1. Let me grab a couple of things out of here. What do we got? We got a little Starbucks cup. And a unicorn donut. What? Sorry, my lighting's not the best. Okay. I mean, I want to say this is poison, but maybe these are just treats that you may feel like you deserve. This is a little earbud cover. These are funny. So maybe more listening, less talking. And then we have a little Pokemon bell. I know nothing about Pokemon. Just gotta catch them all. But also when I hear a little bell, I think of every time you hear a bell ring or something, an angel gets its wings. I don't know. We'll see how these play out when you're reading. Trust the support you have from friends and family. Okay, so one more thing to be grateful for. Support from friends, family, and the naysayers and the people who want to believe the lies can be miserable together. You know, who knows? All right. What do you want to bring up in the past for pile number 2? Okay. Judgment in reverse. I really don't like how this lighting is. Maybe if I can... Is that better? I'm going to turn off my overhead light. I think that'll help. Okay. Is it better? I feel like it's better. So judgment in the reverse, showing up in the past. What do we have for what's coming up around the corner? Ooh, I like that. Celebrations. Show me the road. The world. Obstacles. The moon in reverse is the obstacle. And the sunrise, please. Oh. I don't know which way. We'll put these sideways and then we'll decide when we get there. And we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. I'm going to have to hold things down here instead of up. I don't know why. What's up with my lighting? Okay, so 4 of Cups in reverse is all about taking action. Seizing opportunities, moving forward. Straight opposite energy of what you've been in. So 3 of Wands in reverse is like holding back from taking action. And now you're ready to take action. We have the Sun. That's so great. Okay. I'm going to set this aside. And we're going to dive into the reading. All right, so in the past, which could be from like 5 minutes ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 days ago, 5 years ago, it doesn't matter when, because time is so, it's not real. But at some point in the past, you were feeling down. You felt like you just kind of missed the mark on life, you know, just kind of feeling like a failure, full of self-doubt. What is this about? Show me the judgment in the past for pile 2. King of Cups. King of Cups in reverse, 3 of Wands. Maybe in the recent past you were hoping to, you know, this is a card of looking forward to a brighter future. Oh, maybe here. Maybe this light will help. Not really. It doesn't really do anything. But anyway, this is looking forward to like a brighter future. Can you see that rainbow right there? So maybe someone was looking forward to some kind of connection. Maybe they thought they had found someone who was kind and loving and emotionally available and all the good things, yet turned out to not be as great as they thought. You know, and King of Cups in reverse is just someone who's unreliable. They're not a bad guy, but just, I mean, I guess sometimes it depends on the person, but they can be manipulative and quick to anger. But typically this is just unreliability. It's just somebody you can't depend on. And maybe you were excited to finally meet someone, and then it turns out not so great. So that could be why you were in the past feeling, let's see, I don't like the ring, just kind of down and out, feeling like FOMO, like you missed out. If you hear the dogs whining in the background, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is a card of like lack of choices, bad decisions. So yeah, if you feel like you made a bad decision on, you know, judging somebody's character. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Wrong decision, yeah. So you definitely, I feel like in the past. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, that makes me think of fate. Oh my Lord, these cats. My kids brought home kittens, but we already have 2 dogs, and they brought home 2 kittens, and they cannot coexist. So my son keeps the kittens in his room, and now they're meowing at the door, and the dogs are whining at the door. Like, yeah, no, not a good mix. I don't know how people do it. Oh my gosh, hold on, I'll be back. Hold that thought. I'm gonna go see what's going on. Okay, I'm back. It's probably not gonna stop anything. But yeah, in the past, this feeling, you know, doubting yourself, doubting your worth or whatever, it all stems from misjudging somebody that you may have thought was a fated connection, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and maybe they were, you know. Just because they were doesn't mean that things are meant to unfold, you know, like in a romantic sense, because there's soul contracts that aren't romantic. But anyway, I think with the Wheel of Fortune and all the disappointment here and choosing wrong decision, it puts you maybe in an energy of lack in the past. But good news is, coming up in the near future, I see a ton of celebration. Surrounding yourselves with good friends, good conversations, really enjoying your life, putting yourself out there, enjoying good company. It's really beautiful. And then actually the world, this is fulfillment. It's the road leading you from, I don't feel like this was a big spiral. I feel like this was just like a little mini like blip, like a little speed bump, like a little reminder, like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I remember that and Lily with her dog toys confirm it. I remember that I am enough on my own. I don't need to find love to find fulfillment, you know? So it's just maybe like, it's like the energy of letting yourself cry for 5 minutes or an hour or whatever, however long you need. But, and yeah, 3 of Swords is behind that too in reverse. So it's heart healing. So this was just a quick little blip. It was like this, your heart got excited and then somebody showed you who they were. And then you were like, Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you for showing me that I was wrong about you. No biggie. Wish you well. I'm good on my own, but thanks. You know, so that quick bounce back is what's leading to the ability to just connect with others, and probably is leading to this new love coming in because you're not spiraling over somebody who's not meant for you. We have, I guess I should clarify these because I was going to jump right into the moon in reverse. But yeah, pile number 2, I actually really relate to this. I feel like there's an end to chaos in your life. My life's been pretty chaotic, so conflict and chaos. There's an end to chaos, and there's just real peace settling in. And I just want to implore you to really protect your peace above all else. And definitely, there will always be haters. There's always going to be, especially when you shine, you know, there's always going to be those haters. Just ignore them. Literally, they hold no power over you. I love that there's new love coming in, especially after disappointment in love is showing up. But you really, really bounce back so quickly in realizing I don't even think it was like a full bounce back. It was just like, oh, that's right. I forgot for a moment how fucking awesome I am. But thank you for reminding me. And then you just have a life that's just so full of joy and connections, and you're just doing what you want when you want. It's great. Okay, let's clarify these though. I kind of want to do the bunnies. Let's do the bunnies. Okay, show me this fulfillment, completion, or maybe the world. Maybe this means completion because this person who disappointed you, that you mistook for like a fated connection, maybe that was just like the final piece of closing out a cycle, you know, of wanting to, I don't know. Here, let's see. What is this? I'm just guessing. Let's ask the cards. Yeah, there was something you weren't seeing. Oops. 2 of Swords flew out. Something you were blind to. There was a blind spot. It was just a blind spot. But it got illuminated, and look at that. King of Cups on the bottom again in reverse. I mean, that's just, there's no coincidence here. Again with the 3 of Wands too? What? It's the same cards. See that? The 3 of Wands, wanting to move forward, wanting a new future, a new beginning with someone who really was not. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is, well, that just means poor planning or frustration. So I guess just being frustrated, you know, and the world in reverse, unfulfilled, which is the same card as that card. But it's not like it was like a major setback. It was just like, oh, my little blind spot, silly me. And maybe you got a little bit defensive and protective. I mean, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I was thinking 9 of Wands. 9 of Swords in reverse is just overcoming pain, sadness, sorrow. Gaining clarity, learning to cope, letting go of anxiety. Yeah. This is actually so cohesive, this message. Here's the 9 of Wands. Sorry, what is wrong with me? I'm not even reading. Queen of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. I was right with the 9 of Wands to begin with. There is no 9 of Swords. Sorry about that, you guys. 9 of Wands in reverse. I think I'm just tired. I don't know. This is going it alone, lack of trust, stubbornness. And Queen of Swords in reverse is definitely like fiercely independent. So maybe it did sting more than you want to admit. So there was something you didn't see. It came to your realization, and you're like, oh, okay then. You know, like just kind of turn into Ice Queen. Hold on, let me double check. Queen of Swords. Yeah, cold-hearted. Careless, cruel, cold-hearted. So I think you just kind of shut your heart down after this disappointment. And you're like, fine. And this card means going it alone, lack of trust, cold heart. So you didn't see it. You got blindsided by that King of Cups in reverse. And you were just like, you know what? Cool. Good luck to you. Enjoy your life. My bad. My bad for even thinking this could be anything or anywhere that it was special at all, you know? Like, whoops, my bad. I just slipped up. I don't need anybody. And you just kicked right back into gear of being Little Miss Independent. I mean, it's not like it's a new energy for you. That's probably how you've been your entire life anyways. But it was kind of like just like one more disappointment, you know? It was just another reminder, like, okay, I guess I don't know. I guess love isn't for me in this way. I guess I'm the love of my life, but no worries. Cheers, motherfuckers. And it's kind of sad in a way, but it's working for you, and I don't think it's like a twisted, maybe a little defensive, but you're taking that pain and you're alchemizing it into investing in friendships and people that you know do reciprocate your feelings. You know, friends, family, whomever, people that bring peace, that foster peace, people who don't bring confusion or mixed signals, none of that nonsense. So yeah, you were definitely disappointed, but it wasn't like a huge thing. It was just like the nail in the coffin, you know? And what you don't see coming is there's literally someone coming in who is safe for you to open your heart to. I love that. I love that it even says it's safe for you to love, open your heart, because you shut your heart down, is what that energy was saying. And it is going to feel like a big fucking risk to open your heart again, especially after you got that nail in the coffin moment of like, no more for me. That's it. And it's someone who's, the affection's just going to grow and grow and grow, and you guys are just going to nurture one another, and it's actually going to be a really beautiful growth mindset, like, let's help each other heal, let's help each other grow type of an energy. That's actually super beautiful. I love that personally. I'm like, that's what I would love. Somebody that we can both grow and become our best selves side by side, you know? I'm not going to clarify Three Cups because it's just celebrations, parties, good times, like really just enjoying your support system, your friends, your family, going out, just enjoying life, doing the things that bring you joy, fostering a sense of peace. We have peace here, peace, harmony. Like, life is good. Life is good. What an amazing way to turn from that disappointment to just focusing on the people who do feed you, feed your soul and love you back and choose you, you know? Then we have your challenge, though, is showing up as the moon in reverse. The moon in reverse is like hidden feelings coming to light. So maybe you just stuffed these feelings, you know? Let's see. What is this moon in reverse about? Why is this in the challenge position for pile number 2? Yeah, it's your hidden feelings about love. Burying them deep instead of really highlighting them and unpacking them and sitting with them. So that is your challenge. Your challenge is to not stuff your disappointment. Because the Hierophant in reverse, I mean, this typically is a marriage card. And we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's just another masculine energy in their shadow self, you know. It's not operating from a place of integrity. And somebody who's unstable, cold, materialistic, all they care about is, you know, like their car or like how things look. Image, image, image. Like a very image-driven person. Ooh, this is literally my ex-husband. Hierophant can represent, when it's reversed, just breaking free and taking your power back. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, now I'm reading this totally different. Because the moon doesn't necessarily mean hidden feelings. Maybe it means, you know what, when it's in reverse, it can also mean overcoming fear and anxiety. Give me one sec. Let me look this up super fast. The moon in reverse, finding truth, conquering anxiety, overcoming fear. Because this can be a power move. It doesn't have to mean divorce. So, and this, I didn't even look at this card. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is like better finances, better health, better luck. This is major comeback energy. So some kind of like failure, but it's the challenge. So your challenge is to overcome your fear of failure in regards to maybe relationships. Or maybe your challenge is hyper independence, because this is breaking free, taking your power back, and then leveling up. Like, I don't fucking need anybody. Just like the energy we saw over here. I'm proud of you for having that energy, but I guess showing up as your obstacle is so weird. Why is this an obstacle? The Fool on the bottom. Because you're not facing, it's an obstacle because you're not facing the truth. You're just hiding away. Kind of like secretly licking your wounds and resting. You know, you're not truly giving yourself a fresh start. It may look like that on the surface, like you're putting on a brave face and you are like changing your outcomes, like literally, like materialistically, like better finances, better health. Look at me, I've lost weight, I'm doing better with money, I'm bossing up, blah, blah, blah. I don't need no man, kind of an energy. I'm fearless, I'm good, I'm having fun with my friends, but really you're not truly facing the truth. And it's in secret, you're laying in bed crying. You know, this is that energy of like endless nightmares, just stuck on repeat, the pain. And this is rest, relaxation. And this is seeing the truth. And this is that new beginning that you actually want. So your obstacle is to not, your challenge is to not put on that brave face. I mean, it's nice, it's good. I'm glad you're not wallowing. But get honest with yourself about what you really want and desire. Don't be afraid to say it out loud or to hope for it or to allow your heart to hope for real love. You're not unlovable just because someone else can't see your worth, you know. It starts with you, and I know you see your worth because you have fulfillment here. You have the ability to foster peace and connection and relationships in your life and to alchemize pain into like evolving. But it's okay to admit to yourself that you want secure love, that you want to take a risk and open your heart and feel safe to let somebody in and to love you in all the ways that you need to be loved. Somebody who knows how to nurture you and who understands you and will grow with you side by side, day by day, you know? That's okay. Now, the outcome is, I'm not sure which way these are going to go. We have the Lover's card. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Or we have the Lovers in reverse and we have the Knight of Wands. Which way? I'm going to go with this route because we'll go this route and then we'll see what the cards bring up. And if it matches better flopping it, then we'll flip it. But Knight of Wands in reverse means somebody who's very cocky and full of themselves, very superficial masculine energy. Yeah. The Lovers means love, bonding, togetherness. And I lean towards this being right set up because it's like you have new love coming in. You're doing all the things. You know, you're investing in people who invest in you. You're finding fulfillment within yourself. You're leveling yourself up. You're alchemizing the pain into better finances, better health, better everything in your life. All that's missing is that partner, that secret desire in your heart. Let's see. What is this outcome? Yeah, new love coming in for you. This is an offer of love coming in. Seven of Wands in reverse. Exhaustion. 10 of Wands. Okay, exhaustion. This is exhaustion, and this 10 of Wands means you're coming to the end of a long fucking road, a long, burdensome journey. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the entire deck. So slow. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this has been a long, slow moving. If you want to use my life as an example, I'm 43 and a half, and I've yet to find real love in another person. And it's just been a long road. And I'm not saying like I'm out there looking because I always have like 5-year gaps. I have like 4 or 5-year gaps in between attempts. So I would say I was telling my daughter that this morning. I started laughing. I'm like, I've not slept next to somebody. I can't talk. I've not slept with like a man in my bed for like over 10 years. Isn't that crazy? Like, not like, it's crazy to me. Like, I'm now at a point where I've gone longer single than I did married. It was just a weird thought that I had this morning. But anyway, the point is, it's been a long fucking road for you. It's been long and slow going, and it's just been one failed, it's just been like, is this ever going to happen for me? Yeah, the answer is yes. Yes, it will. But I mean, I think this just reiterates that this little hiccup that you had in the recent past was just closing out a cycle. You've ended a cycle. There's fulfillment. There's celebration. When you ignore your intuition, I can speak to this because I recently did this and I flew halfway across the world because I ignored all the whispers. I dismissed it, and I believed the gaslighting and the love bombing. But when you ignore your High Priestess in reverse, when you ignore your intuition, then it leads to disappointment. I mean, and you're left to like face yourself like he's looking in the mirror. All you're left with is yourself in the mirror and like, okay, I made these decisions. I fucked this up because I didn't listen. I knew better in my heart and my spirit. I knew better, but I ignored it. And that's this Page of Wands under Knight of Wands energy. This is somebody who's deceptive and cocky and full of themselves. So yeah, so don't ignore your intuition when it comes to offers of love, but you do, I think that's over for you. Because it's safe for you to love, and you have someone new enters your life. Page of Cups is like that new puppy love. It's going to grow and mature. And look how weird it is. I feel like if you're a weirdo like me, it's somebody who's going to match your weirdoness. And you're going to be like, oh, finally, I don't feel so alone. Like, look, they even have little matching tattoos. How cute is that? Yeah, you're going to find someone who's like, makes you feel less alone and less weird, I think. Or like, okay, me and my weirdo, we can vibe. This is good. But yeah, it's the end of a long journey of so much unfulfillment. Yeah, here's unfulfillment in love. Very slow going. So, pile number 2, you've got a new person coming in. Maintain the peace. You've learned some kind of big lesson. You've closed out the cycle. Your challenge is to just be honest with yourself and your heart and admit that you want love. You don't have to put on that tough front all the time. I do it. I definitely just did that. But it's safe for you to open your heart. There's someone new entering your life soon. Just listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Be careful of the love bombers and the narcissists out there. And yeah, don't harden your heart. Keep it soft, keep it pliable, because new love is coming in. Ignore the haters. They are totally irrelevant. And life's about to get, now I know the little donut in the Starbucks is for, it's about to get sweeter. So allow yourself to indulge. Maybe what this Pokemon ball means is you're catching a rare one. Because I've always told myself, like, Susanna, you're rare. It's going to take a long time before you find somebody as equally rare as you. And listen. Yeah, listen to your instincts. Trust the support of your friends and family. New love is coming in. Better finances, better health, better everything. Celebrations, having a good time with friends, being fulfilled in and of yourself. Like, this is it. Like, this is the culmination of life. Like, the icing on the cake is having someone who matches your freak. All right. On that note, peace out. I'm going to go get ready for pile number 3. All right. Pile number 3. You picked this nice, serene High Priestess card. And the Moonstone. Love it. I love this so much. I don't know why I love it so much, but I remember I just had to have it when we were at the gem shop. All right, so every pile I'm pulling some tea leaves. That one wanted to come. Okay, and some charms. These aren't my normal charms. My normal charms are in my suitcase. This is my studio setup. But I'll be getting those soon, I hope. Oh my gosh. Every time the eggplant comes out, it makes me laugh so hard. Oh, that's so funny. Well, you have an eggplant. It could signify eating healthy, you know, plant-based eating. Or it could signify other things. 18 plus, everybody. Oh gosh, we got the eggplant and the younger man. I'm gonna put that over there. That's so funny. Oh, we have 2 man cards. We've got dealings or relationship with the younger man, and then we have a man bun man, dealings or relationship with a man. We got a younger man, we got a man. I'm not sure if these are gonna be like 2 separate energies or what, but we've got a ring. So maybe you have a little competition, wanting to lock you down. There's transformation here with this butterfly. Funny story. The wing broke off and I glued it back on with eyelash glue. Isn't that funny? You can see the black in the corner. You know, whatever we can do to make things work out. We've got a rose, so maybe that stands for like a blossoming romance. I can't believe there's 2 man cards. We've got a little bow. As we go about your reading, we'll figure out what these all mean. We've got a little gummy bear and a lollipop, so maybe just life is sweet. Life is sweet. Blossoming romance. We have the elephant. Elephants never forget. The funnel. Period of frustration. Lessons to be learned. I don't know why I just thought of funnel cakes at the fair. We got a little sleeping frog taking a nap. And my fortune cookie. Fortune. If you promise someone something, keep it. Keep your promises. Keep your promises. Keep your word. What good is your word if you don't ever keep it, right? Are you fucking kidding me? 3 men are showing up. Somebody is, whoa. Somebody is like catnip for the male species. It says dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. 3 man cards. That's blowing my mind. We have legs, or leg. Stepping into a new experience. Okay. Cannot believe you have 3 man cards. Not. Unsuccessful plans. And we have a woman. Finally, a little bit of estrogen here with all this masculine energy here. Jeez Louise. It says dealings or relationship with a woman. Okay, so we've got all these men, we've got 1 woman, we've got unsuccessful plans, a period of frustration or a lesson to be learned, and stepping into a new experience. Okay, do you want to get an oracle card? Choices. Okay, that makes sense. There's a moon in one hand and a heart in the other. You have the pick of the crop here. Let me see if I can turn this down. This is so freaking bright. How do I dim that? I don't know. I don't know how to dim it. So we'll just turn it. You have choices. Many, many, many choices here, clearly. Men, women, sweet life, marriage proposals, dick. I mean, wow. Crazy. Okay, let's read the choices card real quick. If you hear the background noise, it's the dog chewing up a paper towel roll that I gave him to keep her busy. All right, so for choices, it says we are constantly being faced with choices, and it's easy to feel like our decisions are black and white, all or nothing, or true beginning or end. In reality, choices are mostly about balance. Oh my gosh. Lily. So real quick, my kids brought home 2 little kittens. We already have a pit bull and a chihuahua type dog, which is funny because the bottom of this deck had a chihuahua. He's like a pug chihuahua mix. But we already have 2 dogs, and then my kids thought, oh yeah, let's add 2 kittens to the mix. So they're meowing in the other room with the door closed because I can't deal with the dogs and the kittens together, and my kids are both at work. So, all right. So choices. In reality, choices are mostly about balance. Very little in this life is all or nothing. Even with big choices like a job or relationship change, there's often a transition and a balancing act while we adjust. I'm so sorry. It's so hard for me to focus with that meowing. My Lord. This card reminds us to pay attention to our balance when we are making choices. It reminds us to consider transitions and to think of how things can work together. Balance. I mean, how are you going to balance 4 people here? What? I don't know what this is about. We're going to find out what all that's about. That's so funny. I've never had this happen. That's so crazy. Sometimes change needs to be abrupt, and sometimes it doesn't. Keeping your balance through it all is key. So you're definitely in need of some balance here, and I swear to God, if a man or woman pops out of this deck, I'm going to cry. Oh, pile number 3. Give me like 2 clues, maybe 3 clues. Oh, and my daughter is home from work. Okay, well we have courtship. Sorry about the dog. We have courtship. We have a message. Nope. And lovers. Shocker. Hold on, I'll be right back, everybody. 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. My daughter came home from work and wanted to say hello to her. This is so insane. You have lovers and courtship, 3 men, a woman, and a message. I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do with all this. It's crazy. Choices and choices. So this is all very applicable. We have choices, we have lovers, a message, and courtship. And bad health on the bottom of the deck. Thoughts. So somebody, thoughts, concern. Okay, well, let's just dive in and see. What the hell? Okay, just bear with me. Let's just hear me out. I'm gonna move your main card off to the side over here. And we're gonna try to make sense of this. This is so crazy. We're gonna try to make some sense of all this. We got a little magical moonstone heart that's attracting all this passion your way. We have a lover's card. We have courtship. I don't know why it's all crooked. We have choices. You have many, many choices in regards to love. I think message, stepping into an experience and period of frustration and lessons to be learned. Okay, I think since we have the eggplant, we've got some sweetness. I feel like we've got blossoming romance. We've got commitment here with a ring, tying the knot. Do we have a knot? Yeah, this is a bow, this is a knot. So maybe like unsuccessful plans, maybe a marriage or a courtship. Maybe you were about to marry somebody. Oh my gosh, this is getting juicy. Maybe somebody was engaged and unsuccessful plans, maybe it fell through. And there is no tying of the knot. There is no wedding. That might be off. And then we have somebody, I mean, we've got 3 men here. We got to assign the eggplant to one of them. Are we going to give it to the younger man, the man, or the fair man? I don't know. Sweetness, blossoming romance. So we've got all these options and choices in regards to love and failed, or I mean, we don't know if it's a failed courtship, but we're just going to toss this eggplant down there and see where it goes. I think the man got the eggplant. We'll give the fair man the lollipop and the gummy bear for like sweetness and romance. You know, why am I guessing? And then we have the butterfly for transformation. We've got blossoming romance. Freaking 3 men card came. Look at these cards that came out. We got a fair man, a man, a younger man, a woman, courtship, and lovers and choices card. Did I burn them? Are they looking good?
It smells good.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls from scratch.
Don't lie.
What? They're all organic from natural grocers. I did eat one of the things. Sorry. All right, back to this crazy reading. I don't fucking know, man. If you promise something, keep it. You promise to marry somebody. No, I'm just kidding. Don't ever feel obligated to. Gosh. Don't get me started. I have stories on that. Period of frustration. No shit. All right, let's just draw some love cards so we don't have to guess. I feel like this deck. Give me a clue with this younger man. Is this blossoming romance? Is this the big eggplant one? Is this the sweetness? Is this somebody's planning to marry? And what about the, okay, younger man. Drum roll, please. Storm. Younger man. Conflict is affecting your current situation or relationship. Look for a diplomatic way to solve the issue. This card also stands for unexpected and sudden change. Okay, so period of frustration. Lessons to be learned. Storm with this guy. Okay. What about the fair man? What's going on with the fair man? Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Not for you. Not for you. Yeah, see, this is great. We'll go process of elimination. The situation in person is not for you. The universe wants better things for you. Rejection is the way your spirit guides protect you from something that is not in your highest good. Yeah, rejection is just redirection, right? That's what they say. Okay, fair man. Dealings with relationship with a man, white, blonde, gray hair. Not for you. Okay, what about the man? Man bun man. I still don't know what to do with all these charms. Who gets the eggplant? All right. Let's give me a clue with the man. So the fair man's a no-go. He's off the table. This one, there's problems. That maybe you can work through your problems. Show me the man. Unrequited love and reunion. And psychic connection on the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to say you guys have a spiritual connection and you are separated right now, but your paths are not done. Like there's going to be a reunion. Unrequited love, though. One person gives more love than the other. Don't waste your energy on someone who's not interested in you. But there's a strong psychic connection between you and this person. He or she thinks exactly the same as you. Your intuition is telling you the right thing about the situation and this person. And then we have reunion. Maybe this is a past life person and you can feel like this soul recognition, but they don't feel any sort of way towards you romantically. But you're like, there's something really deep here. I don't know. Let's get a second layer of clues. What else can you tell me about this man? Unrequited love. Whoa. Yeah, past life. See? Past life relationship. You've known each other before. But then we have getting to know each other also. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so maybe it's too soon for this person to have feelings for you. Maybe you don't know each other in the 3D world well enough for him to have made any kind of decision on matters of the heart, but you might be feeling the more spiritual connection and the past life connection, and you're just like, I already know. What's there to, come on, man, catch up. What's there to, What's there to discover here? That's funny. All right, what about this? You know what? We don't need to find anything else out for this not for you person because they're not for you. Okay. The storm with the younger man. Conflict. What kind of clue do we have here? Express your love. Playfulness. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture with this person that you're having problems with. Maybe being playful is a good approach with repairing your connection here. What's up with the woman? Charlie, hey, get out of that garbage. I want to see what's up with this woman. No, let's get the Alice in Wonderland deck. What is up with this dealings with a woman? Playing mind games? Okay, so she's fucking with one of these masculine. And I feel like it's this one, because it just was over here in the vicinity. So this Page of Swords in reverse means playing mind games. So they're playing fucking manipulative fucking little games. And the Tower in reverse is they don't want to let go. I think this person, they may be connected, and she doesn't want to let this person go. Because the Tower in reverse means like trying to hold something up that's meant to crumble. Stubbornness. Yeah, very stubborn. Dead end, but stubborn. Is there anything else about this woman we need to know? Okay, Six of Cups. These two have known each other since they were kids. This is like a long... They have a fucking history together. This very nostalgic Six of Cups represents like a feeling of like nostalgia. And look, there's an elephant right here also. So now we know where this elephant's popped out for. Okay, so she's not willing to let this person go, and you feel a past life connection, a strong spiritual soul tie. But this is who this person chose in this lifetime. Interesting. What about these rings and the courtship? What do we need to know here? For pile number 3. With the courtship and the wedding ring and the tying of the knot. Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning. Uh-oh. Star in reverse. I think that means failure, yo. Double checking. Block. There's a block. Okay, so there's a new beginning that's trying to come through, and it's being blocked. Why is it being blocked? Okay, 3 of Pentacles. I think it's being blocked by this union here. I think you are wanting this soulmate, past life, spiritual connection. It's being blocked by their history and what they've built together. Because this means blocked. And this means a new beginning, courtship. Interesting. What an interesting spread. Like, talk about love triangles. And what about this? Where's this younger man with this storm? Why is there this? What is this one-off person over here on the side? Chariot. Taking action towards you? Oh, you're breaking free from this energy. So this just may be someone that's been a karmic for you, that's been on and off again energy. Because we also have the funnel, lessons that need to be learned. The Devil in reverse is taking your power back and breaking free from toxic cycles. And this is like taking action, successful forward movement. So you're moving away from this karmic, learning your lessons, moving towards the soul connection, but this person doesn't want you. They're concerned with their family and their stuff here with this woman. Like, this is someone that, I mean, 6 of Cups, where did that go? I don't remember what that card. Oh, right here. They have a long history. Like, they've known each other since they were kids. Is there love here between these two? No. They're trying to manifest it. Oh no, that's not, I didn't see this was covering this card. So yeah, there's like nurturing and care, but it's not, there's also like a desire to manifest a deeper level, but it's more like, I care about you, I love you, I've known you my whole life, kind of a love, but it's not like passionate. Is it passionate? Is there passion between these two? No. Hangman in reverse. Nope. Stagnant, super stagnant. In fact, I'll read it to you. Discontentment, stagnation, negative patterns, no solution. So they're just staying together out of duty and history with the Six of Cups because they've known each other forever. And maybe they've built a family together or a home together. But it's definitely, there's no passion. There's like deep care and concern for like, I love you as a person because, you know, whatever. But this is stagnation, negative patterns, no solution to that. So that's shitty for that person. But you don't have to worry about that. But for whatever reason you're wanting this new beginning with that person, but it's being blocked. So what advice, because we do have lovers here, what advice do we have for pile number 3 in regards to this little weird love triangle? Hierophant. Take the high road. Huh. I mean, this is a marriage card too, but it's also like higher wisdom. Yeah, just, I would say your advice is to just, spiritual wisdom, morality, ethics. Don't get involved in their little mess. They made that bed, they gotta lie in it. And if they choose to be unhappy and never find their own loves outside of this mess that they're in, that's on them. That's not on you. That has nothing to do with you. So choose the high road, level yourself up, use it as a stepping block or a stepping stone to grow. Oh, we never even did your tarot spread. Pile number 3. Okay, what do you want to teach pile number 3? What's the past? Queen of Swords. What's coming up on the horizon? And the road. And the mountain. Oops. Jeez. That makes so much sense. The mountain is, yeah, we'll get there. Hold on. And then we need the sunrise. Oh, we got 2 for the sunrise. Ooh, we got Queen of Cups and 2 queens on the sunrise. One in their shadow aspect and one in their full power. All right. So in the past, bottom of the deck is Knight of Cups. So someone, what you don't see coming is someone is moving towards you, maybe stealthily, to offer their cup of love. They're moving in silence. Look at that. My daughter's dog is sitting by the oven waiting for cinnamon rolls. That's so funny. Lily, hey. Lay down. Come here. Lay down. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Somebody's moving toward you secretly and stealthily with an offer of love. I don't think even you know this. And look, we have the Queen of Cups over here. Both water elements, both in their emotions. Okay. So in the past, we have the Queen of Swords. This is like very independent, I'm all on my own, boss babe, queen energy. So what do you want to tell us about this Queen of Swords, Spirit, in the past for pile number 3? Strength, yeah? That's what I get, like this strong solitude. Like, I don't need anybody. I'm good on my own. Eight of Cups in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. The Moon. I think in the past you've ignored your intuition. And ignoring your intuition, High Priestess in reverse has brought you nothing but sadness and dead end after dead end after dead end. So life has forced you to be strong, independent, solitary. So you have this real strong and almost intimidating power about you. Strong, independent. Like, if you cry over a man or a woman. If you cry over somebody, you give yourself 5 minutes and then you're over it, or a day, whatever. You just allow yourself to feel it and then move on. Right? So you're very much, it's not that you want to be strong. I don't think. I think life has forced you to become this creature of strength that now I believe is intimidating to others. But that's the past. Coming up in the near future is the Two of Wands in reverse, which is fear of the unknown. Why? Why are you fearing the unknown? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Imbalance, overwhelmed. Okay, let's look at this Two of Pentacles in reverse first. Show me the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're so moving from this independent, strong, I don't need anybody energy. It's an imbalance. That's not being a soft feminine. You know what I mean? You're out of balance. You're way in your masculine. Nine of Wands in reverse. This is like, this is more of that same energy. Like, I don't trust anybody. Stubbornness, no compromise, lack of trust, going it alone. Chariot in reverse. This is blocking you. That kind of attitude is blocking you from moving forward. One more card here. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. Stalemate, just slow, just being stalled. From what? From the Ace of Pentacles, from this new beginning that you want so badly. This is the same one as this. You want this. You want a new beginning with someone or for yourself, and it's just not happening because you have this attitude of like, I don't need anybody. This hyper independence that needs to come, the walls need to come down, but life has taught you it's not safe to let your walls down. So I don't blame you. And then in the near future, we have the fear of the unknown or sudden change. I think it's fear of the unknown because your obstacle is Ten of Swords, which is like absolute despair, anguish, anxiety, sadness. But what you don't see coming is someone's coming towards you silently and secretly with an offer of commitment, of love, of wanting to do life with you, but you don't know that. They haven't communicated that to you, so how would you know that? So of course you're feeling like, this is it. I'm just going to do life alone, you know? What can you show me about this obstacle of this despair and pain and sadness, the Ten of Swords? Oh, we have the Sun. The Moon in reverse. Oh, this is short-lived. Like, just trust that it's just temporary. Feelings lie. Because someone's feelings are about to be revealed to you. The Moon in reverse are going to expose the truth of how they feel, and the Sun is going to shine. You're going to be so fucking happy. One more card here. This Ten of Swords. King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yes, somebody's coming forward. They're moving really slow. Page of Pentacles. But we have a King of Swords moving forward with an offer. Ooh, King of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups. Oh, they have shit to take care of before they can move towards you. Ooh, this is Ten of Cups in reverse is like divorce, separation, and sadness, despair, third party. Ace of Cups in reverse, end of a relationship. Okay, they're taking care of business, and they're moving towards you slowly but steadily with an offer of love. You just aren't aware of it. And so it's easy for you to be stuck in the mindset of like, I met my soulmate, I met my person, but that means nothing. So I guess I'm just going to go do life alone. But you need to have hope and trust in the unseen forces that's bringing love your way. Oh, yeah, this is the outcome. Queen of Cups energy. This is feminine energy that's just full of love, nurturing, kindness. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, though, is codependent energy. Are these two separate people or is this one person? One is the person coming towards you, who they broke up with, is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Because Ten of Pentacles in reverse represents separation, divorce. Moon in reverse, again, everything's coming to light. Three things cannot long be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. It's just taking a while. Somebody's being really, really, really strategic and sneaky. They're going so fucking slow at this that it's delaying wish fulfillment, dreams come true. And they think they're sparing people feelings, but it's actually causing heartbreak. But it's almost come to an end, the Ten of Wands. One more card here for the outcome. Oh, that's perfect. This is the exact same card that you had here, but it's reversed. So you do, yes, all that pain, the sadness, despair, feeling like you're going to be alone the rest of your life gets flipped. Ten of Swords upside down, overcoming all that pain, sadness, despair. Someone is coming. They're just taking their sweet fucking time. You just have to trust in divine timing. Trust that these things they require, careful handling. But I think regardless, people will get hurt. So really, this person who's trying to avoid anyone getting hurt, that's impossible. And they need to pull their head out of their ass because it's just, it's like they're stalling. But what they don't realize is their stalling is making it worse for everybody. But you don't have to worry about that mess. You just keep doing you and just trust that everything's going to end up just fine. She will be loved. You know that song from Maroon 5? She will be loved. Because I feel like that's the thing here, is that you've somehow cemented in your heart and mind that you're just going to be, a lone wolf your whole life. Fly alone. Do life alone. And that's not true. You will be loved. You just have to not worry about all this shit and just focus on you, focus on your goals, and don't give in to these feelings of despair. Trust that the sun will shine. This is just temporary. Yeah. She will be loved. Let me pull you a love card. Pile 3. Life is a cycle of changing seasons. Let us welcome each new season and surrender the past with grace. Let us remember that nothing is ever lost, for all exists eternally within our heart. And I leave you, Pile 3, with that. Mwah, mwah. My cinnamon rolls are going to burn, so I'm going to end it here and go stuff my face. Bye.